December 20th at a party with my friend. And at the time, she was part of YBN, or at least that's what she told me. She was part of YBN because one of her brothers was in YBN, which is cool, you know? But I was also, like, dancing at the time, and, like, my friends kind of put in my head that, like, oh, like, no girl is gonna, like, that's part of, like, a rapper group is gonna, like, fuck with you if you're not, like, rich, if you don't have, like, money, yada, 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 right? Cool. So I lied. I made up a whole fake personality for myself. Like, I told her I lived in this apartment by myself, like, that I was rich, and, like, I fucking lied about stupid shit. I had a really bad lying problem. I was lying and saying that I wasn't even fucking a fucking U.S. fucking citizen. Like, I was just lying to lie. Yeah, so I was lying for about a few months, until about May, and I did have a really bad lying problem. Like, my mom, she lies. I lie. It's just what I used to do. I've been working on lying, and, like, I haven't been lying recently, and I'm really proud of myself for doing so. And then, anyway, so she caught me slipping. She found out that everything I lied about. And, she and her friend had basically pressed me and was like, we know you're lying. They did that on their birthday, and, on Kaine's birthday, and basically was like, oh, why did you lie? Like, what? And I was like, because I wanted to be your girlfriend. Like, I was literally in the mindset that I wanted to be, like, her girlfriend, and I felt like she wasn't gonna love me if I didn't have anything. So yeah, that's why I lied. If you guys don't want to support me anymore because I was a pathological liar, that's fine. I don't care. I really don't care about any of the support. I just want to clear my name before everything gets out of hand. I shouldn't have to fucking feel in fear that you're gonna expose me to the point where I have to make this video. But it's whatever. Don't give a fuck. Don't care. She posted a TikTok about me today, and I was kind of my last shock. She had already been talking on Twitter, and it was like, whatever. So, like, recently she had told her friends to, like, unfollow me and stuff, which is like, okay, I don't care, like, whatever. And, like, I texted her, I was like, if we don't fuck with each other, then why are we still following each other? Because it was like, she didn't hit me up no more, yada, yada, yada. So there was a lot of shitty things I fucking did. Like, there was a lot of shitty things. But I didn't fucking cheat. There was a lot of shitty things I did, but I didn't fucking cheat. So for a long time, she didn't like Rhino from LLS. And, like, it's because I had told somebody that he was hot and I would fuck him. Like, sorry, like, fuck. That's, like, fuck. Like, my bad, you know? Like, that was a shitty thing to do, considering I was in a relationship. But fuck, you know? It happens. So, I said that, and then she hated him for a long time. I wasn't allowed to hang out with them. I wasn't, like, allowed to talk to them at all. Like, she just wasn't fucking with him at all. So it's like, that's why a lot of my content with LLS stopped. Like, I would ask her, like, all the time. I'd be like, can I just hang out with him again? Like, I'm sorry, like, can I just hang out with him again? She'd be like, no. Like, it was just a dead conversation. Like, every time I brought it up, the conversation was deaded really fast. So, yeah, there's that. And then, like, finally I hung out with him again, like, after a while of, like, a year straight of me asking if I could be his friend again and that I was sorry. She was like, okay, yeah, I guess, like, she said it was okay, so I hung out with him, and then this was, like, closer to our breakup. Everything is kind of out of, like, order because I'm having a panic attack. But, yeah, so, like, I hung out with him again, and, like, they gave me, like, merch, from Strawberry Park, and, like, she was mad about the sweater. Like, she was mad that I had the sweater, and, like, because she asked me, where I got the sweater from. She was like, oh, that's a fire sweater, where'd you get it from? And I was like, you don't want to know, like, because you don't fuck with him. And then she was upset, and she hung up the phone, and, like, I was like, well, remember to come home with the car, because, like, I have to go to my dad's house, and, like, you promised you'd take me to my dad's house. And this is when, like, shit was really bad, like, at the end. So, like, I was like, please remember to come home. So, like, obviously with the Tesla, you can, like, see where the car's at. So I checked where the car's at, and I walked all the way over to the car because she wasn't coming home and she wasn't answering my calls. And then she drove away. Like, I saw her drive my car away, and then she drove it to the garage. So I had to walk all the way back to, like, the car, like, to the garage. And she had just texted me. She was like, there's the car, and, like, left it there. And I was looking everywhere for her so that we could talk, but she didn't want to talk. So I just couldn't find her. So then I went back upstairs. I went to my dad's house. Like, that's what I was supposed to do that day. I went to my dad's house. I wasn't gonna let her stop me from seeing my family type shit, you know? So it's like, whatever. So, yeah, basically I went to my dad's house. I came home, and I was talking to her, and I was like, she was like, can I use the car to go somewhere? And I was like, yeah, sure. And then she was like, okay. And then, so as I was gonna give her the car, like, I thought shit was sweet, right? And then she looks at me, she was like, I lit your hoodie on fire. What? Like, bitch, you sound crazy as fuck. Like, she was like, I lit your hoodie on fire. And I was like, are you serious? And then I told her she couldn't use the car. Like, bitch, I'm sorry, like, sorry, but like, you just lit my hoodie on fire that I got from a friend, and you expect me to still use the car? I was like, well, then you can Uber. Like, you can Uber. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna let you use the car after you just fucking told me you burned my fucking hoodie. And then she was like, well, then I'm not going. But I was like, whatever, bro, then take the car. Like, I don't want to see you right now. Like, that shit really had me mad. And it was like, I really wanted to hit her, but I've been in a domestic abusive relationship before, and I was thinking to put my fucking hands on her. So, sorry, I got a call, so I hope none of that cut out. But, yeah, like, I don't even remember where I was at. I'm so sorry. But yeah, so then I think she ended up going out that night or whatever, and she came back, and like, she apologized for burning the hoodie, but I still feel like that was a really overreaction, like, to a hoodie, but it's whatever. And like, I don't know, like, I just feel like, why are you doing this? Like, fuck, I don't want to fucking cry because I don't want to be one of them fucking stupid ass fucking content creators who fucking cry and fake apology, but it's like, bro, fuck, like, why are you doing this? But yeah, whatever, like, okay. And then at the time, she thought I was hoeing around, like, in the beginning. Sorry, this is really, really out of order. And I'm not gonna edit this video, like, and I don't care, like, I don't fucking give a fuck, like, I'm fucking freaking the fuck out. What the fuck I'm sitting here and edit this fucking video for? Like, bitch, after I take this video, it's going on YouTube, I don't care. So basically, like, before I met Kaine, I used to be a hoe, I used to be a prostitute, I used to fuck for money. Yeah, I did it. Sorry, I'm not gonna fucking apologize though, because bitch, I did it. I needed money and I was fucking broke. Like, what the fuck? What did you expect me to do? Stripping wasn't really making me no fucking money. So, yeah, I was fucking for money. So, yeah. And she thought I was, like, hoeing around a certain time when I actually wasn't. I actually wasn't hoeing, which was funny. But, yeah, there was that. She was really upset with me over a time where, like, I told her, like, and I'm so sorry if this makes me a shitty person, but it's, like, I wasn't 100% comfortable with the feminine switch, and I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I wasn't. Like, she wasn't the same person that I fell in love with. And you can also blame that on drugs, because we did fucking fall in love off of drugs. And, you know, like, that's a lot. But, everything is just so stressful. Like, what the fuck? I'm so sorry, but what the fuck? Why do I have to sit here and take a video because I'm scared that you're gonna fucking expose me? Like, anyway, so I told her that it just wasn't, like, I wasn't comfortable. And she was like, I was like, I still love you as feminine Kaine, and I want you to do that. I want you to fucking explore your feminine side. I want you to go off, but I'm more romantically interested in Daddy Kaine than I am feminine Kaine. You know, like, sorry if that makes me a shitty person. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just how I felt. And, like, she basically made this whole text going off on me and, like, threw my insecurities in my face. And it's like, if she tries to lie and say she doesn't, I still have it. Like, I still have the messages. And it's like, you can go ahead and post whatever screenshots, screen recordings, all of that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to fucking post the screenshots. I have them, but I'm not going to post them. Because, first of all, like, no. And if you do post them, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to sue you. Because, like, bitch, no. Sorry, but no. Like, I'm gonna fucking sue you. You do not have my consent to post those fucking recordings. You don't. Sorry. And, like, another time, we were in the car, and it was me and my best friend. We were in the fucking car, and fucking, she had left her phone in the car and recorded a conversation between me and my best friend. And it was like, she was being really upset that day. And it was like, of course, me and my best friend are gonna be like, why was she upset? So, like, we were talking about her in the car, like, why was she upset? Like, did she want to hit the wax pen? That's all we said. And then she made my best friend go home, and basically she was saying, like, sorry. Basically, she was saying, like, oh, why do you guys talk about me in the car? But it's, like, it's just a simple fact that I was scared for months to talk about anything with any of my close friends because of the fear of being recorded. Like, I had to move carefully. I had to walk on eggshells around that house for so fucking long. And it's like, bro, I'm so sorry. I keep getting calls because everybody's hitting me about this situation. But, like, never once ever did I throw in her face that I was paying the rent. Never once ever did I throw in her face that I was paying the rent, that I bought the car, that everything in that house was mine. Never once did I throw that shit in her face. And so, like, because, like, she took me in when I was homeless. Like, you know, I'm not going to throw that shit in her face. I just feel like it's common courtesy. But it's like, whatever. Like, I don't really know what I don't really know what else there is to say. Like, I really don't. And, like, it sucks. But it's like, there's a lot of shit that I could be canceled for, you know? It's a lot. I don't really know. Like, I don't really know what she's gonna pull out of her ass. I just want to say I'm sorry in advance, you know? And fuck. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm not gonna throw your name in the dirt like you're trying to do mine. I'm not gonna stoop to those levels. I just wanted to share my side of the story before you had everyone look at me sideways. And the only reason I knew that this shit was happening was because a bunch of fans were texting me, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what the fuck did y'all do? And come to find out, boom, you posted a TikTok about me. It's frustrating. But it's whatever. I'm thinking of everything she could possibly bring up. I don't know. She could probably say that I'm lying about being Asian, and that's one thing I recently found out. Like, my mom is a pathological liar. I don't know if you watch my fucking TikToks, but you will see that, like, me and my mom had gotten into an argument on TikTok, and she's fucking crazy. My mom had told me my entire life that I was mixed with Asian. So, I don't really fucking know what the fuck I am. I'm about to fucking take a 23andMe or whatever the fuck them DNA test is called. So, if I'm not Asian and I have been appropriating Asian culture, that's the word, appropriating? Yeah. Then I'm sorry. I'm actually fucking sorry. I'm actually fucking sorry. But I don't even know what the fuck I am. So, I'm not going to blame it all on my mom because I could have did a fucking DNA test. But you know, like, you're supposed to trust your mom. I don't really know what else to say. Like, I'm not going to really know what she pulls out of her ass until she does it. But I'm sorry that you felt the need to do this. I'm not going to drag your name through the mud because there's a lot of shitty ass fucking things that you have done. And I'm not even going to bring them up because why? Then it's just going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I really don't need that in my life. I really don't. So, whatever you decide to do you, sis. I'm happy for you. You're on tour with Key Glock. I know how much you fuck with him. You're making new music. I'm proud of you. I hope that everything is straight, bro. Do good. There's nothing else I can really say. Sorry that shit ended this way, but shit, it did. And it's like, we always talked about, when we broke up, who do you think would be the first to talk on social media? And it was always like, oh yeah, I'm the one that's going to talk first. I'm the one that's going to do the mess. Look at how the fucking tables turned. What the fuck? it's like, yeah, if you want to know the real reason we broke up, the real reason we fucking broke up was over something fucking small, but it was already shit escalating. I already detached in June. I mentally detached from that relationship in June. If you want to know the reason that we broke up, it's because she called me one day and told me that I need to work on spending my money. I got really fucking upset about it because it was like, I'm the one making money in the house. Like, how are you going to tell me to fucking spend my money? Like, I don't get it, but it's whatever. I don't really care. Like, obviously I care because I wouldn't be sitting here fucking explaining myself. But, do with this what you fucking will. I don't care. Like, I do care, but I don't care. Like, fuck. I feel like the timing of this was hella sus. I personally feel like you did this shit because you were about to drop a song about me and you needed them views. Well, here you go. I'm reacting. This is what you wanted. Well, here it is, Bebs. Here is your reaction. Here is me scared for my fucking life that you're going to say something that's fucking terrible about me on the internet. Fuck, like... But if it's really like that, if it's really smoke, bro, if it's really fucking smoke, bro, you know where I live at. If it's really smoke, if that's really what you want, you know where I live at. I tried to do this the calm way. Apparently you don't want the calm way. It's whatever. Because even after we broke up, I'm not even going to say that shit, but I'm not even going to say that shit. I'm not even going to say that shit. Whatever, broski. Do good, sis. I wish you nothing but the best. But that's really all I have to say right now. I don't really know what she's going to pull out her ass, because she definitely was recording my private conversations, but I don't give you the consent to post them. So, she recorded conversations with my grandparents, with my dad, going to their house saying that I was a pathological liar, which you had every right to do so because I was lying. And I'm glad that you told my parents, because that's really when I decided to get my shit together. But, you can't post them. They don't give you permission, and neither do I. So, that's all. Sorry the internet had to fucking see all this, but, it is what it is.